Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of the Brooklyn Baby Podcast with me, your host, Charlene Sapp. Hopefully everyone's having a great weekend and had a great week. We just had our first snow in my area of North Carolina, Central North Carolina, in over 1,000 days. We haven't had any measurable snow in the Raleigh-Durham area since the end of January of 2022. Wow, that's already 3 years ago. Woo! Anyway, today's topic is happiness is an inside job. Many people think being happy is always equated with material wealth and things that are outside of oneself. But I'm here to tell you, you have to find your inner happy within yourself because there are many people who have substantial amount of money and wealth and success and fame or what have you, but are lacking happiness inside of themselves. You know? And I use this episode podcast title, Happiness is Inside Job, because you've heard me talk about my pastor in the past in Brooklyn at the First Baptist Church of Crown Heights. He used to say that often. Happiness is an inside job. Happiness, it's not going to take a man, a woman, a person, material items, a car, a house, money, fame, um, praise. None of that's not going to make you happy if you're not happy within yourself. Have you ever seen people who seem to have, on paper or materialistically, have it going on, but they are like sometimes the most wicked, jealous, non-supportive, miserable, unhappy people? And you've seen people who may have been blessed aesthetically with great looks and physical blessings externally, but inside they have horrible souls and hearts, and looking at the next person who looks aesthetically good as well with a lot of envy and jealousy. So it can happen. It does happen. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You can probably all think of someone that you know in which you can say that. So again, good looks, being blessed physically with certain attributes, and being blessed with certain financial attributes does not make one happy. You got to tap into yourself to be happy. And then there are people who might not be blessed with the physical aesthetics, the fame, the money, but they choose to be happy with what life and God has given them. So again, we can't equate being happy with external things. We can't base being happy on material things, the Hermes or Louis Vuitton handbags, or the Christian Louboutin red bottom shoes, or just superficial shallow things. You know, happiness is an inside job. And it's very unfortunate that when people do have certain blessings, whatever those blessings are, because they don't have it within their soul to be thankful, grateful, and appreciative, they're just worried about what's on someone else's plate. And instead of looking at and being grateful for their blessings that God, the universe, has given them, they're so worried and pressed about someone else being blessed, or someone else having something, or someone else having a piece of the pie. Check it out. I'm sure when I say that, and those of you who are hearing me can all think of at least one person or more, and we're like, that makes me think of so and so. Yeah, that makes me, because there's so many people. It's amazing. Not happy for other people having a piece of the pie. Not happy for people having some success, climbing and ascending the ladder of life and success, and getting some blessings, and then you're hating. Why? So again, no matter what your socioeconomic status is in life, you have to choose to be happy. It's not going to be something external to make you happy. Because again, it's an inside job. And once you make your mindset to no matter what, because life is going to be life, and trust me, we all are going to have problems. As long as you're living and breathing on God's green earth, You're going to have problems, you're going to have adversity, but it's how you choose to deal with it and your mental outlook, you know? And I'm not saying every time I have the answers. I don't have the answers. Sometimes I have to seek people for the answers. I'm not saying I'm always chipper. However, when life is lifing, I'm just going to try to find the positive in the situation. I'm just always trying to condition myself at this point in my life. Just try to be happy, as positive as you can. Put God first. And I'm not going to say people don't sometimes trigger me or upset me. This might happen. There might be times when Shasha Boo or Shasha from Brooklyn comes out and says some things that are not godly. However, I gotta then rein myself in and say, okay, something upset me. I might have had an outburst, but I gotta bring it back, and maybe have a moment where something may have gotten to me, or someone may have gotten to me, something or someone. But then I have to tell myself, okay, you got it off, but we're not going to carry that anger. We're not going to carry that frustration. I'm not going to carry that to ruin a perfectly 24-hour day that God has given me. That's the difference. But some people, they hold on, they're bitter, they're angry, whoop-de-whoop, and always seeking revenge or just spewing negativity. You know what I'm talking about. There's some people who just, no matter what, they just find the negative in anything. Never happy, hard to please. Just negative Nancy's, just boom, boom, boom. That's a whole different breed. Like I said, life is going to be lifing. Things are going to happen that's going to upset you. You may be disrespected. Yeah, we can have a moment to voice our concern, to vent, release some steam. But I'm just saying the difference is just try to make it where that no matter what, you're just choosing to be happy after you get over and have your little temper tantrum or a time where you want to vent, but just don't let it carry on for the rest of your day or for days and weeks, hours. That's different. You know, something hit you, something upset you, do what you got to, release your steam, vent, talk about it, and then move on. That's what I'm trying to say. Because life is too short. We don't know when we're going to get called home. We don't know what our last day on this earth will be. But at the same time, try to make it as pleasant and positive as possible. And you'd be surprised. And we can all relate. There are times when our mindset is so negative. What happens? We attract negative things because the mind is off. I call it, try a mental diet. And I call it the mental diet when try to just go in through a span of time and just try to think positive thoughts, as many positive thoughts. And you're going to see, you're going to attract so much positivity into that day and going forward. Because there is magnet and power in the mind. Try it. And then things that might be bothering you are not going to seem as substantial, as important, and things will work themselves out. But try that mental diet. Try to shoot down, reject any negative thinking, try to be positive, and watch all the wonderful things that are going to come into your life by you having a positive growth mindset. And just choose going forward just to try to be happy. Life is not meant to be perfect. Living on this earth is not meant to be perfect, but we can choose to be happy and find our happy and doing whatever you need to do to be happy. You know, in addition to having that growth positive mindset, surround yourself with like-minded people. Remove toxic people out of your life. Take yourself out on a date with other people or with yourself. It's okay. Use that credit card or buy yourself something great. Have a nice spa day. Do whatever you need to do to feed into that positive growth mindset with things that are good for your health, good for your mind and body. I'm not talking about taking drugs or getting pissy drunk or nothing like that. Just positive. Go take yourself to the gym for a nice workout. Take a nice walk. Do yoga. Meditate. And try to find positive, eating good, healthy foods. All of that will help feed into your positive mindset and growth mindset, and to change your outlook and view about whatever it is that might be bothering you or that you don't like about life. But it all starts with a positive outlook, positive thinking. Let that mind be a magnet to draw positivity into your life. Surround yourself with people who are like-minded with the positivity. Eliminate your time with people who don't add to your joy in life, because you always got to protect your peace in life. I don't care who it is. If it's your mama, your daddy, your grandpappy, grandma, your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, if sister, brother, uncle, aunt, whoever, friend, best friend, whatever, because there are people who might be blood related or not even blood related who are close to you who might not be adding to your joy or pouring into you. And it's okay to evaluate people, promote some, demote some, fire some, remove some from your life. At this point in life, you got to protect your peace. Protect it from family, non-family, co-workers, colleagues. Protect your peace. Protect it. Anyone who doesn't pour into that positivity in your mind, in your life, act accordingly, adjust accordingly, and if they need to be removed, remove them. Well, that's all for now. I hope you enjoy, and until next week, have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Bye.